Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I've been a bit reluctant to do this video as it is going to involve some soldering, and I can tell you now that I am not very good at soldering. So with that being said, let's get started. So I've got this power supply, right, which we made in a previous video. The problem with the power supply is connecting it into the breadboard. As you can see, hopefully there, it's just stranded wire, right? And the problem is when you try and connect this into the breadboard, what do you think happens? It just kind of goes all limp, right? And I mean, you can kind of get it in, but you got like some exposed wire there, and it's not great. So I mentioned that you could solder some solder onto the tip to make it a bit more solid, a bit more like, you know, the battery connectors. So when you connect these into the breadboard, you can see it's just solid core cable. So literally, oops, even though I just bent it, but it just goes straight in, nice and easy, and they're in. Alright, so this is what I want to try to achieve. Get some sort of focus. This is what I want to try and achieve with this. So it's going to be challenging. I've got some ideas now. If I'm unable to make it work, in which case you won't see this video, I think what I could do is I could just literally clip the alligator clips on, right, just onto there, like so, and then connect that to a wire on the breadboard, and then that solves my issue of having to try and plug this in. But ideally, I'd like to try and get this breadboard compatible, so let's try. I don't know how successful I'm going to be, but we shall see. So I've heated my soldering iron up. I don't even remember the last time I soldered, so yeah, let's see how it goes. Hopefully I don't put my head in the way. You know what, probably a good idea to put my glasses on. Okay, I'm back, I've got my glasses on. Alright, let's see how we get on. We'll move you a bit closer. And before you say that's not how you solder, yeah, I know. Actually, well, if you want to give me soldering tips, sure. I mean, my guess is by the time you've watched this video, hopefully I'll be better at soldering. And hopefully I'll have a video that I can point to and say, look, here, I soldered here and I'm very good. But right now, just keep in mind that I am a first year. I think actually my tip seems like it's actually burnt. I'm going to need to change the tip, because it's only soldering, really. Yeah, my tip is damaged, actually. I'm going to need to get... I've got some spare tips, so I don't want to make the cable thick. If anything, I actually want the cable to be thinner. That's got too much solder on there. I actually don't have a fan. Oh, sorry, a fume extractor. I've got a fan sitting next to me, but that's about it. Oh, it heated up, started to burn my fingers. I think I'm currently getting, I don't know if you can tell, I'm getting a hold of this black wire on here, so I might need to strip the wire way back. But that's not a good idea, because then I'm going to have exposed wire on my breadboard, so. Yep, it's, oh, that's hot. Okay, so that is not going in. So I think I'm going to have to, like, maybe take away some of the wire. I'm getting a whole bunch of blobby solder, obviously, which is obviously not a good thing. I think if I take away some strands of wire and then put solder, don't know. Right. Well, that's what we got this for, right? So just cut that. Start again. Right. And I'm thinking maybe if I peel away some of these, then maybe get it to like halfway or something. Like I said, I'm obviously aware that there is a much better way to do this, and hopefully by the time you're watching this, I've done it a much better way. So that's about half the strands there. So I could just trim those off, right? But let me try soldering first. Okay, that seems legit to me. Right. I actually, when I was doing my Azura and I had to solder all of that together, I didn't have thick solder like this. This is hugely thick, so maybe I could use some thinner solder. Let's try and clean my tip. I should have cleaned it, as soon as I put the black, as soon as I got the black plastic rubbish on it. That's fine. Alright, so attempt number 2, right? I mean, I actually attempted this a few days ago for like an hour and I didn't get anywhere, so. But I had my soldering iron on. Oh. Yeah, a few days ago I had my soldering iron. Oh. Come on, just get off. I'm getting blobs, people. If I do this, it's because I fluked it. Hopefully this should be taken as educational content. As entertaining content and not educational content. Alright, so see how that goes. I mean, that's not. It's a bit too long. It's kind of all over the place. Let me try again, but with a bit shorter. All of this mess is actually in the image. Let's just cut it off. Okay. Try to twist it as well. I feel like that might do something, I don't know. Alright, let's try again. I feel like this should be more of a Twitch stream than a YouTube video. Right, that's quite blobby, but let's see. I don't know. It's not. I mean, that's gone in, but what that connection is like and how long that will last, putting that out like that. I feel like it's left some solder in there. It's going in, kind of. I don't know how good of a connection that is. I'm gonna guess not very good. Alright, let me attempt another method. So I've got a bunch of these like solid things, solid core wire, connector thingamajigs. I'm just wondering if I can somehow attach, maybe if I wind some of the wire around it, and then solder that onto there, so that can be a rubbish solder connection, and then this would obviously just go into the breadboard. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Let's try. Let me try to strip back some. Just give it a go. Oh, I didn't strip. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so we've got a nice little bit of long wire here. Let's cut this bit. I don't actually have any like solid core wire. But I will get some. Okay, so the plan now is to twist this into this and then try and chuck some solder in it. Oh, came straight out. Yeah, I didn't really think this one through. I need some helping hands, which I have somewhere, but not here. Well, not that I can see anyways. Okay, so that's, hanging in there by literally a bit of thread. Let's see if I can solder some sort of connection onto there. I'm scared to touch it really. Okay, I've got a huge blob of solder on there. Let's hope I can melt it down. This is why you don't hire first year electrical engineering students. Mate, what on earth am I going to do in industry? Apart from breathing fumes. Okay, I'm confident, but it's more of a dumb confidence. If I had more subscribers, this would go as a live stream, and definitely not as a video. All right, now, firstly, my thumb and index finger are burning because of how hot the cable is, since I'm just heating this bit up over and over again. Oh no, kind of bent it. Okay, kind of straightened it there. Now, I don't think that this is going to work at all, but I'd be mad if I didn't at least try, right? It's gone. It's in, obviously, what you expect, but the issue is how. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, as a tester, let's just plug it in and out 10 times, right? 1, 2, 3. It's not really going in as easy now. Oh, that bit's just completely bent. No. It's not even. It's not even doing a good job, and that's even before actually testing if the electrical connection itself is any good. Right, that's going in. Nope. Nope. Alright, well, I'd say this is a bad idea as well. The question is, do I have any other ideas? See, if I had another threaded cable, which then led onto a solid core cable. So, for example, like this connector, I've only got one connector here right now, but I've got some more somewhere. But if that is solid here but threaded in there, that'll be perfect because I can cut it here, and then obviously thread the two together, and then have that tip. That's probably going to be my only bet here. Alright, so I've made some progress. So what I did was I've taken, you see these cables, which you use just, for breadboard connections and stuff like that. I've taken these, and then what I've done is I've pushed, let's see if I can show you. I'm going to focus. There you go. So what I've done is I've pushed it into the cable itself, and then taken the excess and wrapped it around it, and then put some solder on it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks terrible, but that's what electrical tape is for, right? Just wrap some electrical tape around it and no one knows. So, and then I'll have, just straight, simple, easy breadboard connection, which I can easily connect in and out of everywhere. Saying that, this one won't go in now. Come on, give me a break. Yeah, you get the point. Like, it's a lot. I can actually connect it, even though. Yeah, so it connects fine, right? And then this is quite strong. I'm pulling it a fair amount of force, way more than it's ever going to go through, and it survives. So let's do it together, just so you didn't waste your time watching this video. So I'm going to cut off this part. Let's just go with this. Right. Strip it again, right? Okay, so then here's the cable, here's the connector, right? So if I just try and kind of get it in the middle here, doesn't matter too much. The only thing that matters is that I push it in, so you can see it's going in. And then now, if I wrap this cable around, there we go. And I mean, realistically, if I just put some tape over that, that'd probably last, wouldn't it? But I'm gonna do the right/wrong thing and chuck some solder on it. So here's my solder. Let's move my breadboard out of the way. Now I do need to change my tip, but I'll do that in the next video. This tip is damaged. This isn't heating out. It's on 450 degrees. Okay. Oh, it's heating my finger up instead. Oops. Okay, I'm like burning plastic. I should probably pause it here and change the tip, but I'm gonna try and persevere. Okay, I'm currently just melting plastic. It went a lot better off camera. As these things. Oh, okay, we got a blob on there. I feel like I can work with a blob at least. Anyways, as long as you're marginally better than I am. Obviously, I don't have anything connected to the power supply or on the other end, because if I did, it'd probably be fried right now with all the heat. I say obviously. I mean, as you're watching this, you're probably thinking, what is this kid doing? Don't worry, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm just trying to get the solder around it, but instead I'm just melting all the plastic. I need a new tip. This is not going. I've literally just melted. I'm just breathing in plastic as well. I mean, I doubt that's going to come out, but okay. So I'm not going to have any success like this anymore, but I don't think that's going to come out. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap some electrical tape in it. Let's be honest. It's when I actually get better and at soldering skills, I'll do the same thing but cut it a bit shorter and then redo that. But for now, let's take some tape. Alright, let's do the colder end first. The first one I did on camera actually came out alright. Let's be honest, if I use this in other videos, no one will know, would they? As long as you don't go and comment on the new videos and go, ha, look, that's your rubbish power supply connection. People will just think, oh, look at that. He's got a 12-volt DC breadboard power supply. I could talk about, how I did it properly, etc, etc. But you and I know that this is a budget fail. To be fair, if you open up my car where I've installed the reverse parking sensors, my brake light looks like this as well. But more than likely the person I sell it to would never open the brake light, and so they'll never see, probably for the rest of the car's life. Cool. Alright, so that's done. Let's burn out a resistor with this. So we've got oranges are positive, red is our negative. So positive, negative. Hopefully when I plug the power supply in, it doesn't explode. I mean, I can't see why it would, but again, like I said, I'm a first year electrical engineering student, so I don't actually know that much. So yeah, it may well explode, although I doubt it. Okay, no explosion. Let's short a resistor and see if we can. Okay. Okay. I'm actually a bit concerned about this because they do seem like fire hazards. Which ones? So positives here. I'm just gonna pull it out if it does start to burn. The thing is, even when I put it in now, if I'm holding it, it's gonna burn my fingers, right? Let me use tweezers. Okay. I've never done this before, and I would not suggest that you do it. Okay, so I'm afraid my fire alarm might go off, and it's 2 a.m. But yeah, that resistor. Can I get it in focus? Go in focus, man. I'm trying. Okay, let's try. Go closer. So I don't know if you can see the resistors toast. Completely toast. Should we do another one? Alright, resistor number 2. And that resistor's toast. I go silent because I actually get scared. I'm expecting like some sort of ceramic explosion, but nothing. I actually feel like doing one more. This video's turning into more of a video about destroying resistors. Go on, let's do one more. Yeah, I mean, resistors are so cheap. If I can even find my resistors. Here we go. Now, I'm not going to tell you why the resistor burns out because my explanation is not going to be the best, but if you're watching this video, I assume that you know why. But I'm checking 12 volts through it and it's not supposed to have that. Okay, ready? Okay, the other end's not going in. Right, so this resistor is doing just fine. Alright, I don't have an explanation for you. If I do find one out, I'll chuck it in the comments. Probably in a year or two. Let me try a different value resistor. I'm going to assume that maybe that one's just high enough value resistor to be able to take it. Sorry with the fan noise, I've just got it on because I really don't want to wake up the wife, the kids and the neighbours because I decided to burn some resistors. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, is it because I'm not? No, surely not. It's not burning out. Okay, anyways, the point being here is that the power supply obviously does work. What I might do is let's just test it with an actual LED. If these resistors aren't burning out, I assume it's because they're high enough voltage. Oh, sorry, high enough resistance. Unless I've somehow killed my power supply. Okay. So let's go resistor to positive. I can't even get this bloody thing in. Okay, resistor to positive. Let's go. Put a jumper cable there to bring over. And then let's try to power it with an LED. So positive, right, to ground. Okay, that's not turning on. Maybe that's blown. Let's try another LED. There we go. I can get it in, man. I don't know what's up with this. There you go. Okay. So, that's proof that my dodgy power supply here works, and I would say it works fairly well. I mean, that was a very, very long-winded. What I'll probably do is I will clip it up for the actual solution, put it in the beginning of the video, and then leave the rest of this shenanigans in here so that if any of you want to mock me, then you can watch the whole video and mock me. So if you've watched all the way to the end, thank you for watching, and yeah, feel free to tell me that I'm a dud. And if you actually have any actual advice on how I could do this better, please let me know, and also tell me why this resistor didn't burn out. I don't know if you didn't see the color code. You're not going to see it with the blue, are you? Let's take the blue out. Could probably turn the fan off now as well, since I'm not burning out any more resistors. Cool. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I now have a fully functioning breadboard power supply. Go me. See you in a bit. Peace.